Epic journey, and I'm sure that it's just the beginning of bigger things to come for Afghanistan.
Afghanistan have done it.
Oh, look, it's probably hard for an outsider to try and explain just how big it is for them. You know, you hear the stories about where these players have come from and the journey they've been on, and some of their players have been through most of that journey as well. I saw a stat the other day, Mohamed Nabi's won games against 45 different countries. I mean, that's remarkable, but you know, they stood up under the biggest pressure, the biggest moments, the biggest teams in this World Cup.
They have done it, Afghanistan. They're running from all over the park.
I love watching him play. I've had a really close eye on Rashid Khan for a long time. I've been involved in the IPL, obviously get a chance to commentate in the BBL where he plays as well, and then to see him get the chance to captain Afghanistan and the passion that he has for his team. You know, he's a competitive guy anyway, but when you see him out there, he's alive and he's ready and he's up for every ball, and that's what I think the energy that we've seen from Afghanistan through this tournament is what opposition teams will look back and say, you know what, look how they do this, look how they do that. Maybe we have to bring a bit more of that to our game.
That's raw emotion, and there'll be a whole lot of it back home in Afghanistan.
And what of Naveen, fearless bowling from him, what has impressed you the most about him?
Their overall skill set, all the fast bowlers have got great skills. They're out and out swing bowlers with lots of variations. You know, their ability to be, you know, two of the top wicket takers in the tournament has made life for the Afghani spinners so much easier through the middle overs. So, you know, I would say skill, control, and the way to execute under pressure is what has made him have such a great tournament.
The slowie from Naveen al-Haq, and so often it's provided for Afghanistan.
The opening pair have been remarkable. You know, they have set up so many games, they've won so many games. Gurbaz probably in particular has been a real standout for me. The thing about it, I think, is that they've been really smart. They've identified conditions early, they've summed conditions up, they've played accordingly. If that's meant batting to get 140, they've done that. If that means batting to get 110, because I think that's a winning score, then they've been able to do that. So, I mean, they've held the keys. Their opening batters and their opening bowlers right through this tournament have certainly been their keys. If they can find another couple of middle order batters over the next few years, they'll have a very, very good side.
Got him absolutely straight through. And Faruqi is on top of the ladder.
Yeah, I think he's probably the leading wicket taker right now. I mean, and he's a bit the same as Naveen, but bowls with his left arm. You know, he's not overly tall, deceptively quick, but once again with great variation. The ability to swing the new ball both ways, and he uses a cross-seam delivery that he runs across the right-handers as well. So, look, they've been great. They're leaders of the attack. Experienced players have stood up, and that's what you need in World Cups.
Jonathan Trott can be a very proud coach of his men. Tough ask of them over the last 2 days. Big hugs right now. Just the way the game should be played.
I'm all for growing the game, and we've probably seen a lot of one-sided games in this tournament as a result of that. But, you know, 10 years ago, that was Afghanistan. You know, 15 years ago, that was Bangladesh. 25 years ago, that was Sri Lanka, and look at where they are now. So, you know, you really have to start somewhere. And you just hope that when they go back home that they've learned a lot from their experiences here. You know, they can take that back to Uganda, take it back to Papua New Guinea, and there's a great case study for these other nations to look at what Afghanistan have done over their 15-year journey.
They dreamed, and that dream has come true.